Good morning, everybody. Welcome. It is July 10th at about 8 a.m. I have been up since 5:30. My husband had to get up for work at 5, so I've just been awake. So I was doing a little bit of meditation, a little bit of downloads earlier, and I have a few things written down on my notebook right here that we'll probably touch on as long as it feels like it needs to be drawn, because I have a time. I have a hard time sometimes distinguishing what is supposed to be for me and what is supposed to be for you, and how I should relate it, and how I should bring it into the world, really, like how I should. So I'm gonna say that some of that was just for me, but on a general level, that was my dog. We are getting ready to go into a new, I don't want to say level or world, but we are getting ready to move on to a next phase in our life. There you go. I don't know why that was so hard for me. We're getting ready to move into a next phase in our life, and so a lot of people have been dealing with things from emotional instability to mental instability to just being stressed out, or maybe feeling kind of like all over the place and just like, like that. This time that we're coming into, which I don't really, you guys know I am not the best when it comes to the astrological things and like all of that type stuff. I do, however, like pick up on when I learn new things. And so I do know that every year we have an 8/8 portal, and that this particular one now has been all about union. This one is about union with yourself, union with the things that are around you, just basically having a balance and an understanding and a respect for the way that you carry yourself with yourself and with the relationships that are around you. Now, when I say this portal is about union, I don't necessarily mean like you bringing somebody with you. You could just be yourself, but you can't really bring somebody with you unless they want to go. But so with this particular card, the Queen of Forces, you see that she's literally holding the balance. She's just there. She's kind of regal in a sense. She knows what she needs to do and how she needs to do it. And it's a little difficult to tell. And maybe it's just because I don't have my glasses on. Or it's just the colors. But it almost looks as if her right arm is slightly lower than her left arm. It almost looks as if like this one's just a little bit lower, kind of like how up here it looks like this is a little bit lower than this one is. Which, and it could just be, like a mistake, but I was noticing that. So usually, and the fact that the Light of the World card is in reverse, it's kind of like a symbolism of the Hermit card, because you can see it's an older man with a lantern, but he's actually looking, he's paying attention. He's almost saying as if, I've been sitting here this whole time waiting on you, and you still don't notice, you still don't see. So right now I'm sensing that there is a, this is just for me, by the way, more of like a, how do I put it? I lost my train of thought because of that card. It was the scroll card. This card ever since I saw it, or the scroll describe, ever since I saw it, it makes me think of a specific person. So that specific person probably trying to tell me that I need to get out of my little daisy slump and get back into the game. Lightning bolt in reverse. This one's all about new beginnings. So somebody is scared of what's coming. They're scared, which actually brings us to a point on here. Somebody feels like they're a burden, like maybe that their feelings are a burden, you know, that the way that they handle themselves is a burden. They're a little fearful of what this new beginning is, what this new I'll write those two out. What this new beginning is, what this new, okay, yeah, no, I do need to bring this up. So, earlier when I was sitting here and I was meditating, it was almost, I was looking out, I've got trees, like, right here in front of me. There used to be a whole bunch of them, but the neighbors took them down so they could sell the wood so they could build their beautiful big house. Sorry. Projecting because I'm a little jealous that they got to have a beautiful big house, but I'm also really upset that they tore all my trees down. But anyways, I was sitting here and I was just kind of like looking out there, and all of a sudden I started seeing this girl just dancing, just like really kind of like, you know, like just dancing. I don't know how else to explain it. But there were these blue streamers, like almost like ribbons, like just hanging down, and they were just there, and she was dancing in between them and all around them, and somebody does not know how to speak their truth. Somebody has not spoken their truth, or there's something that they're holding back that they haven't been completely honest with, and that could just be within themselves. That could just be you not acknowledging it and taking recognition of something. Okay? But to me, that whole message was all about your throat chakra, all about opening up, maybe releasing a blockage. And if you've already done that, then you need to stay in that mindset of there's nothing wrong with that. You are moving forward. You are, quote, I am moving forward. You are doing something and moving into the next life, moving into your new cycle, not repeating the things from the past, okay? We have to remember that not everything we experience is meant to stay with us. Not everything that we go through in our lives are meant to be something that we stick with, or we stay with, or we continue to linger on. We have to be able to find our peace. We have to be able to go and explore the things that we want. Because somebody is fearful. They want to go down a path. They want to go towards something. Do you see him? He's looking. Yeah, that's a she. They're looking. They're contemplating. Look at all that nature around them. They're clearly grounded in this decision. They know that that's where they want to go. They're gonna go towards it. Look at everything that's around them. They'll be okay. They have no fear about it. Being like this, you have fear. You're worried about where you're gonna go. You're worried about how it's going to affect you and how it's going to affect those around you. And you don't need to worry about that. You need to have faith in God. You need to believe that He will carry you, because that's His job. You are His child. Regardless of how you were raised or how you were taught, you are God's child, and He's going to take care of you. Let's go with one more card, because we are at 9 minutes. Last message. Give us something positive. The willow. Okay. Yes, go and find your happy place. Go and speak and talk to God. Go and meditate. Go and we're going to read that one directly from the book. Go and go inwards with yourself. Realize that there is this light. Willows grow in like almost every condition. When you have one, it will thrive no matter what, because that's what it does. It thrives. It blows in the breeze. It does what it needs to and what its environment allows it to do when there's a balance. You have to know when to push and know when to pull. Go with the ebb and flow, like that dancer in between the streams when she was speaking her truth, okay? So real quick, we're going to read that Two of Forces, the Willow card, and we will call it a day. Okay. A big, beautiful willow tree stands in the summer sun. This stately tree is strong and flexible, and this card upright is telling you that you are too. The willow spreads its roots deep and wide, creating a strong foundation that is capable of standing up to anything. Now is the time for you to stand tall and feel the support of the earth beneath your feet. This card indicates a time of calm, so enjoy the peaceful energy now. It also signifies a time of power, perfect for reinforcing your foundation in your work, in your family, in your spirit, and in your depth of your belief in yourself. Just like you are a willow, you have a peaceful strength drawn from the waters of your soul and extending through all eternity. Stand confidently in your truth. Take the actions that support the growth of all things wonderful in your life, and know that you are powerful. Now for the Akashic Force, it says, take a deep breath and feel yourself plant energetic roots through the bottom of your feet, moving down to the very depths of the earth and tapping the resources you need. Notice the strength you feel rising up from this profound source of energy. Yep, that was the last one. That was the last. So, guys, like I said, you are feeling down. You are feeling like you're in this dark, drudgy, gutless place, but you're not, okay? You are putting the stepping stones for your new life into place. You are putting those in order. So speak your truth, go with the flow, be strong, and know that you know what you're doing. This whole time, this whole thing that we're coming up to is so we can have that new beginning, so we can have that new environment and that new and fresh love, okay? So just get those stones in the right places. Put your feet down, put your roots down, maybe do a little meditation, maybe do a little bit of writing, but just ground yourself so that way when you feel this way again, because believe me, the darkness in the world is going to try to snuff out your light, because the brightest lights it is drawn to. And if you are a bright light, which I believe that you are, then it is going to try to destroy you and to get you back down in those dumps. So don't let it. Just stay strong, have faith, and believe that God will always protect you, and that as long as you follow his light, you are good to go, okay? I love you. All have a good day.